Hey friends, let's talk about Vinco Ventures. So what a day in the market. A lot of buying opportunity today with the market, obviously, because it was just, it's bad again. Who would think? One good thing that happened today, our boy Johnny's trial is over. He has won Pay Up Amber. I think we all saw that one coming. But talking about Vinco Ventures here is the fact that, this Vinco Ventures has been covered in drama for, over a year now. I don't know if you're new, you're old with Vinco Ventures, how long you've been here with it, but been talking about it for quite a while here. And this whole delay that we saw with the Cryptide situation when they were supposed to do the whole, May 18th, you buy your shares, then you get a piece of the Cryptide situation. You get shares in that. And then Cryptide was going to be coming to actual market here the end of May. Well, that got delayed. It got delayed from Vinco Ventures saying they're going to do it somewhere in the second quarter here in June. So, wouldn't you know, people are furious, and they have every right to be. We really do. So here's what I'm going to say with a few things. There are articles coming out, and we talked about this, that there's going to be articles coming out just ripping Vinco Venture apart. And they are. There's a nice one right here, breaking down all the drama, what's going on. Probably should not invest in this, and it's just a meme stock, and you're wasting your time. There's probably some truth to that, I agree. But here's what I do want to say with this before people start attacking me. I know there's a lot of hype around Vinco Ventures, that there's Block A is saying Vinco Ventures is going to have this amazing spike AMC situation happen, because if you look at the volume, you look at the, the buy to sell ratio, even going into a thing of, the synthetic share to real fake shares, all that stuff, what people are talking about. That's all great, friends, but we've been hearing about that for quite some time. And, I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers who are just going to try to lead people up a mountain, and then when we don't make it, everyone's like, well, I thought you said, the gold was up here. Here's what I will say, and this is one thing that what I invest in on. So today, just to let you know, I put in a buy order for Vinco Ventures for, I think it was like a 205. I thought maybe this might sink around 11 o'clock to 205. It looked like it was going down to that point. We didn't make it to 205, so I never hit that buy order. But more than likely, we will see that happen here, maybe this week, especially going into next week, because here's the next part of what I'm saying. I say all that to say that I do like Vinco Ventures. I like what Vinco Ventures is getting themselves involved in, what they do have themselves involved in. I like to invest in futuristic things. I love crypto. I love the whole Cryptide company, the spinoff company. I can't wait for that. But there's still a lot of people that are very interested and believe in Vinco Ventures. The problem that we keep seeing right now is that I think a lot of people need to invest in Vinco Ventures for the long run. I think they need to look at this as an actual growth stock and not an AMC situation as a lot of people are selling it as. And listen, I hope it does blow up. I hope that I'm not rooting against that, obviously. But I want to warn people, don't put all of your eggs in that one basket. Of course put them in that basket, but put a lot more eggs too, in the hope of Vinco Ventures is actually going to start making good quarterlies, better, bigger deals, innovation. Look to the actual company and the numbers. And the other really big tricky part that we've been dealing with Vinco Ventures here for over a year now, and something they are famous for doing, is kind of lying to investors. They pull the rug out from underneath us all the time. They have constantly done this. 6-7 months ago, they just redid their whole board. They have no problem with telling investors that they're going to do something on this X date, and then they don't. They push it back, and they've done that 3-4 times in a row with particular deals. And now we're seeing that again on this Cryptide situation. So this is why you're seeing a lot of bad publicity. This is why you're seeing Vinco Ventures take quite a hit. But one thing that keeps people interested and keeps people here is this whole concept of the Cryptide spinoff company, plus Vinco Ventures just in general, what they do with Lamoda, what Bbig Vinco Ventures is, what they do, and just their bread and butter of what they're involved in as a company that, has like octopus tentacles, like latching on other things. So friends, with all of that said, I really do think we're seeing buying opportunity with Vinco Ventures right now. I don't know that you're going to see any real big movement. And when I say real big movement, I don't think we're going to see a $3 range here for another week or two. I don't think we're going to see a lot of movement until probably mid-June, maybe late June, till we start to see Vinco Ventures actually talk about what they're going to do here with this whole cryptide situation. Because honestly, they just pulled the rug out and then they kind of went silent, and a lot of people are upset about that, and they have every right to be. So you're seeing massive sell-off. You're seeing massive, no support from investors, no support from the market. Obviously, that's with everything. But I think these next 2 weeks are going to really be bringing in some buying opportunity, especially for the long run, and especially if you are just in here to make a quick buck, you're just in here to buy, sell. I would really be paying attention here around this, 10 to 11:30 time zone, when we're probably going to see Vinco Ventures take some big dips here in the next few days, especially next week, to where we might be seeing a $1.90, a $2.10 zone, playing around that. Who knows, maybe more, but I think there's going to be a continuation of bad articles here. I think there's going to be a continuation of people obviously being here for Vinco Ventures and wanting to watch what it's going to do. I mean, I'm very bullish on Vinco Ventures, so don't think I'm bashing it. I'm not. I love Vinco Ventures, but I'm saying this as something that I have been watching. This is, if you're new to Vinco Ventures, I'm not bashing it. I'm just telling you the history and what we've seen with Vinco Ventures. I mean, look it up. It's all there. So with saying that, once we start to see them talk about this cryptide spinoff company again, Vinco Ventures, the next quarterlies, obviously we're going to have movement. And, Vinco Ventures is it's not shy at all to, jump up 30, 40, 50%. We have seen that time and time again. Jump up easily 15, 20% pre-market. That's just, we've seen that time and time again. So friends, like I said, I would look at this as a buying opportunity the next 2 weeks. If you're still with Vinco Ventures, or you're just I'm just done with this thing, I don't want to be a part of this anymore, it's been too volatile and I just want to get out, and maybe I want to buy myself down so I can get out when it goes up here, probably towards the end of June, maybe even July. So friends, with all that said, listen, I love Vinco Ventures. I'm very bullish. I just, if you watched all the video, I hope it came off like that. I'm not bashing it. I'm just trying to be honest, guys. I'm not gonna be one of these YouTubers who are just it's gonna blow up, it's gonna do this. Look at this candlestick chart right now. Look at this movement. If we were in a bull market, yes, I would be saying that. And when we had a bull market, yes, Vinco Ventures was moving like that. But right now, we're in a bear market, and Vinco Ventures is trying to keep its head above this water with bad news. It keeps falling on it. So it's a terrible cycle right now with bad news. And sadly, Vinco Ventures has become a meme stock at this point. But hopefully the tide will turn and this can come in, turn into a really positive growth stock. But it is going to take Vinco Ventures to being more honest with investors at this point. So that's one thing they really need to work on. So if they're watching this, hopefully obviously they're not watching this. But, I'm trying to say here in so many words that hopefully they come out with something here soon, talking about their plans, what they're going to be doing, and talking more about cryptide. So friends, thank you so much. Obviously, I'm going to put in another buy order tomorrow. I may even go lower. I'm going to see what this does here around market open. There may not be much movement tomorrow. Who knows? Or it may shoot up a tad bit. But like I said, I think we're going to see this take some punishment here the rest of the week and even next week. I don't really see much changing until we start to get some kind of news come out here. So friends, all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in your future. Friends, I will talk to you soon. Bye everyone.